That's nice.
It is nice. Look at the little carving at the bottom with all the leaves. It's got a poem on it. We love a bit of poetry.
And freedom had to go out. But it seems to be a quote from somewhere in 1490.
Wow. Right, hello. Fiona and Marlene here.
Guess who it is?
It's us again.
It's indie podcasters.
Okay, well what we thought we would do is
She's got a notepad and she's got a list.
What's on in April?
We've just had a planning meeting.
We have.
We like planning.
We have a lot of planning
meetings.
So April, this is podcast, so remember, new podcast every Friday.
Yep.
So April the 5th, we've got the audio version of our conversation with Gordon McIntyre Kemp.
Oh yeah.
And that's giving you everything you need to know about the march that's coming up, the Believe in Scotland and Pensioners for Indie March.
Yep.
That's coming
up. Got some fantastic speakers lined up.
Amazing speakers.
Amazing.
I don't know how they managed to get hold of those. How did they get them?
I don't know how they got me. I mean them.
There's at least one you'll recognise and a few other politicians, but you know. So
no, it is looking really good, and I especially like, it's there, it's being billed as, it's come have fun. It's going to be entertaining. Got music, got singing, as well as as well as people. Festival
of Independence. So
good.
That's the 5th. So you get the audio of that. Then the 12th, we thought we would have a look at. It's a year since Hamza Yousaf became First Minister.
Wow, already.
So we thought we'd have a look at our impressions of the year. There will be some highs and some lows, I'm sure, but just to see what we think. And then on the 19th will be this month's Mibby's Eye audio, and we're looking at, again, it's 25 years of devolution, and there's some interesting stuff going on from a constitutional perspective, isn't there? So the Welsh have spent 2 years looking at constitutional options for Wales, so we're going to take a good look at that. But also there's stuff going on in Scotland too with an Independence Forum.
Yeah, there's an Independence Forum. They're talking about a constitutional convention, but also setting up a constitutional. Oh, I can't even say it. A constitutional convention is also part and parcel of the agreed strategy for the SNP post the general election, assuming they get a majority of the Scottish seats. Setting up that was a proposal that was put forward by Joanna Cherry actually at their convention at the end of last year. So there's that. But I mean, it does sound like the Welsh. What they've been doing, it just sounds great.
It does, and the way they've gone about it is really interesting as well. And they haven't come out with any conclusions to what's the best way forward or recommended. They've looked at the pros and cons of each, which is, by far the best way to have a conversation within a
everybody,
nation.
yeah.
It's not combative. It's just let's look at it dispassionately, factual, non-confrontational conversations, just to share views.
And I mean, after all, we had a constitutional convention up and running in Scotland in the run-up, helping with the devolution settlement. So it makes sense that we'd go back to looking for something similar. It's also true, though, isn't it, that Scotland are much further ahead in that process than Wales are. So, but it does sound. I'm looking forward to listening to that one. It does sound good. So what's next?
And then the 26th will be the bits and pieces for April, and then that's pretty much April. We'll probably have footage from the Believe in Scotland March as well. Yep. And then that'll be us into May.
That's so fantastic.
We'll not give you May's goodies just yet, because that's plenty.
But we do know what they are.
We do. Well, we know what we plan for them to be.
Because we've had this planning meeting, so you know.
And we might have a hot topic coming up as well.
Oh yes, yeah.
Which we'll throw into the mix.
Yeah.
And who knows, there could be all sorts of extras. You never know.
Exactly.
Anyway, wherever you get your podcasts, new episode every Friday, and keep an eye on our YouTube channel because that's where you get extra videos from us.
Yes, and and you can also join our YouTube channel community. It means that we put up posts and let you know what's coming up, or anything that's on our website, on our blog. So do that as well.
Yeah, and if you see me at the march on the 20th, come and say hello. You won't see Marlene; she'll be in the VIP tent sipping champagne with them.
Oh, really?
Well, I imagine so.
Well, okay, I promise I won't sip the champagne till after I've given the wee speech.
Anyway, it'll be fabulous. So see you there.
Bye then.
Bye.